Hello guys. This is my first video. My name is Mason. I wanted to talk about the top 5 best singers from the 50s and 60s, in my opinion. Up first at number 5 is Roy motherfucking Orbison. This man right here, man, he could really sing. Orbison was even told by singer Elvis Presley that he was one of the best voices in rock and roll history. Not only was Roy a great singer, he was also considered a kind, loving person. He even told people he did not want to be referred to as a legend or a king. Roy made many songs. His genre was rock. He had made a lot of love and romance songs, including his most popular song, which is titled, "Oh Pretty Woman." Fun fact: many people have thought that because of the fact Roy always wore sunglasses on stage, he was blind. However, this was not the case. When Orbison was asked to perform a song with the Beatles on their tour, he misplaced his sunglasses with his prescription glasses, so then the sunglasses later became his trademark. Roy was one of the first rock and roll singers to make more emotional music. Because of his sweet, smooth voice and vocal range, he was better at making emotional music. My favorite Roy Orbison song is Crying. What is yours? At number 4 we have Burl Ives. Burl Ives is mainly known only for the song, "Have a Holly Jolly Christmas." So you can say Ives is currently an underground singer, but back then, Burl was very popular in the folk music industry. He met with other famous people as well, like Walt Disney, James Stewart, and even Johnny Cash. Burl Ives became famous in the 1930s/1940s. He was known for his sweet tenor voice, almost similar to Roy Orbison. He also did acting and voice acting as well. Most famous for his role, Sam the Snowman, in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which in that movie, he sings one of his Christmas songs, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. My favorite song by Burl is called On Top of Old Smoky. How about you? What's your favorite by Ives? Do you have a favorite? At number 3, we have Rupert Holmes. Holmes is an amazing singer with an amazing voice. His genre is considered soft rock or light pop rock. Holmes' most well-known song is Escape, or better known as the Pina Colada song. Another popular song, which is my personal favorite by him, is Called Him. It is a wonderful song he wrote about his girlfriend who unfortunately was having an affair with another man. It sounds very tropical. Love the guitar in that song. If you are interested, I highly recommend listening to some of his music. Rupert also wrote songs for various artists such as Dolly Parton, Barbra Streisand, and Barry Manilow. At number 2, we got Elvis Presley. Yes, the king of rock and roll. Not only can this man sing, but he was very popular to the ladies, even some gay guys like me. Whoa, Elvis was so hot. OMG, ugh, just look at his hot face. Whoa, anyway. Sorry, getting distracted by his good looks over here. Anywho, Elvis was a very good singer as well. His nice deep southern voice. He was great in the rock and roll music industry. Elvis had many hits such as Jailhouse Rock and Can't Help Falling in Love, and If I Can Dream. Elvis was definitely not at all considered a one-hit wonder. I recently actually just went to see his house that he bought when he was just 22 years old. It's called Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee. But anyway, back to talking about his music. Elvis made not only rock music, but also gospel, country, and folk. Elvis has a famous album called Elvis Country, and the album cover is a picture of him as a kid, which I have that album on vinyl. Elvis was actually in a lot of different movies and was considered both a great singer and a great actor. My favorite song by Elvis is both If I Can Dream and Heartbreak Hotel. What is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Finally, at number 1 is John Lennon. John Lennon is not only a singer in the popular 60s band called The Beatles, but he is also a solo songwriter as well, with Imagine being his greatest hit. John Lennon in a nice tenor voice, meaning he could sing in higher pitches. Some songs he sings in a more noticeable tenor voice are Help and Give Peace a Chance. Lennon's first album he did by himself after the Beatles broke up was called John Lennon and the Plastic Ono Band, which was often considered one of the best albums ever in music. John Lennon was known to be a very peace-giving, accepting, loving person who wanted to change the world. He wanted to help people that felt like they couldn't be helped. He was trying to change the world with music. Legendary man right there. John had a wife, Yoko Ono, and 2 kids, Julian Lennon, who looks a lot like his father, John Lennon, and Sean Lennon. Fun fact, Lennon made the song Beautiful Boy for his son, darling Sean. My favorite song by John Lennon is Instant Karma. What's your favorite John Lennon song? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.